Laser sights. Definitely a good choice here. Both players picking them. My opponent is going in for Mech Rage. I'm leveling these Arclights. They have gotten decent amounts of... Oh, it did level in the end. I missed it. Yeah, both players going for this, and I'm dropping these fortresses, because I'm looking at my opponent's board, and he doesn't really have a lot of damage on the board. So I'm putting a fortress with nano repair kit on this side, and another fortress here that doesn't have nano repair kit, unfortunately. Did I sell one of the marksmen? I think there were 3 level 3? No, maybe there was only 2 level 2 2 level 3 marksmen dropped previously. I did sell something though. Oh yeah, it was, I sold the steel boys with the item. Anyway, these Arclights are starting to become powerful. Once they hit level 3 and 4, I think they are just vastly superior. Also, the marksmen, they are finally locking onto the Typhoons in the middle. And now, all of a sudden, this is looking a whole lot better for me right now. There's tanks pushing against fortresses. And what DPS can kill this fortress here? What DPS can kill this fortress here? They are just blocking everything. This is why I love the combination of fortresses in front of carry Arclights. They just push through. My opponent is denied a lot of juicy levels. And my Arclights can level all but one. Electromagnetic Blast, Portable Shield, Top Supply maybe even, though it's round 6. I have a lot of stuff to level, so I'm not really going for the Top Supply Specialist either. Did I skip? I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, I put the shield. Yeah, I bought the shield and put it here. My opponent is going for melting points. Since I'm playing carry Arclights, one of the disadvantages is that you generally don't really have a lot of chaff. Because you want your reinforcements to be Arclights, so you have more units that benefit from the techs. Him dropping melting points as a direct response to the fortresses is a really good decision in my opinion. I'm dropping the shields just to protect myself a bit from the EMP, but he doesn't even throw it, so doesn't matter. He put a shield here, which is being eaten by the Arclight alive. But it is keeping some of his units alive, and it's keeping his chaff alive. So now the marksmen don't immediately lock onto the Typhoons. Overall, that was not a bad shield in my opinion. I'm just not sure if it was a worthwhile shield. Anyhow, now that my chaff is gone, and now that my fortresses are gone, the melters are just freaking pushing through. There is no stopping them. Even the carry Arclights don't have the damage yet to annihilate them. You would need like level 5 with Elite to start annihilating melting points efficiently, I would guess is somewhat the threshold. More reinforcements, Wasps could be dropped, Phoenixes could be dropped, also Hackers and Stormcallers. I think everything here is viable to be dropped into the current state of the board for both players. My opponent is opting for the Wasps because I don't have any anti-air. And he's immediately giving them ground specialization. I'm opting for the Stormcallers because I need some DPS and potentially some fire on the ground. More levels, of course, into the Arclights. More levels also into the Marksmen. The Marksmen right now, along with these Fangs, but woohoo, they're my only anti-air right now. I could, in theory, go for the missiles, but that is always risky. I'm putting another fortress in the front, just to tank and to hopefully win this exchange in the middle. Yeah, I'm also buying out for Elite. I need it. Now, these Arclights are doing damage where they can definitely shred everything that exists. Except for the Wasps, because they don't have anti-aircraft ammunition yet. So, yeah, these Wasps with ground specialization are taking care of everything. The Melters are taking care of the otherwise probably unkillable, well, the Wasp could do it, I guess, but the mostly unkillable fortresses. And they are also pushing against the carry arclights. And this is looking terrible for me right now. I think I'm not dead yet this turn, but I could be wrong. Nope, I'm just dead. Anyway, this shall serve, I kinda spoiled it, I guess. This shall serve as a bit of an example of how to beat this strategy, because I think I had yet to lose with carry arclights behind fortresses. I did usually drop the fortresses much, much later in the turn. But if you are having trouble with carry arclight fortress for whatever reason, I don't really see anyone but me play this for whatever reason, because I think it's really strong. This is how you shut it down. You get some chaff clear, you get enough chaff, you drop some melters. And then in the end you hit your opponent with a bit of a curveball, which I guess a flank would serve well as well. Just put some fangs here, have this arclight shoot nothing productive. Maybe even put like a flank with an overload or something like that here if the opponent doesn't yet have anti-aircraft ammunition. You could do the same that he did with the wasps, with overlords, and just give them wasp production or something. What are the marksmen really going to do? It's just that carry arclights have a few problems, one of them being having no deployments whatsoever, I guess. So yeah, this is how you shut down carry arclights behind fortresses. I will have to think about how to prevent myself from being shut down like that. I guess it's just that my opponent did correct reactions. He did in the start, like, I'm sure some people, including me, have looked at the state of the board before, and they were thinking, why is the opponent investing into sledgehammers when the other guy is clearly going into carry arclights? That is the worst thing you can possibly do. And these arclights, they are not low level. Some of them, I guess, are. But there is 2 level 5 carry arclights on the field already. Or there would be if I... No, there was. There was. I could make 1 level 6 arclight here. Investing into sledgehammers when the opponent is going for carry arclights is kind of the worst thing you can do. But everything else, my opponent just played super solidly. He got melting points to counter my fortresses the next turn, right after he saw it. He used my lack of chaff against me very well. He had all the chaff clear he needed with the Typhoons. And then he just hit me with a finisher. So yeah, despite my opponent initially doing what probably is the worst thing possible to do against carry arclights, he just dragged it out of the mud beautifully, I have to admit. So yeah, that was solid play. And I thought I had the victory secured simply because my opponent has leveled sledges on the field and I'm going for carry arclights. It's never too late to turn everything around. Thank you for watching, everybody watching and listening. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a good rest of the day.